let's build an imaginary school over the next few minutes. And you all are the architects. We have our mechanical structural engineer, and we have our technology guru, and we have our general manager of the project, our project GM. And so we're design, and I'm your employee. And so we're designing this school, and so let's start with the grounds, the way the building looks and the grounds. We're entering school. You're building this school. It's a school that's going to appeal to young men like you. What does the school look like from the outside?
It would be, not going to just say big, but it would have a modern look to it. Kind of like the new Glen Allen is built. Because, you know, we don't want to come into a school that's very old looking and looks like it's ran down or just handy down, just here's the school. We want to have a modern look, something that'll motivate us to do better, or like, oh yes, I go to this school, and you'd be proud of to go to there.
Is there anything similar to that look around that you've seen?
Glen Allen High School.
Oh, there's a high school in Glen Allen.
Yes.
Is that a new high school?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And Cosby High School.
Is that in
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield, in the county?
Yes.
Okay, there's a high school as well.
Yes.
Is it a new high school?
Yes.
Oh, it's a newly built high school.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else modern, new?
The new amount of kids they built, they rebuilt Martin Luther King Middle School. Like
and what about that? The outside of that school, do you like?
I like how they got you got all like the whole windows are made of the glass. It's like it barely have walls in the front, but like
you're a big guy with the voice that I wish that I had. Can you
right.
help us a little bit with the voice as big as you are?
Alright, they had remodeled the old Martin Luther King Middle School, and so like it was one half that was for like elementary, and it was another half for middle schoolers. Cause I used to go to Martin Luther King back then, like we was real old, so therefore like kids were kind of looking forward to getting the school rebuilt. So I seen like the little model they had a miniature model of how the school was that look, and like when they built it, it was like a great looking school. It was better than how it did before, cause they made it more bigger than it was. Like most of everything, like all the front, like in the front, you got all the windows, and like you got more of the kids can learn off the computers than off of books. So therefore, you don't have to worry about like old books. You don't have missing pages, nothing like that. And you can just you can get all your stuff off from all the computer. You can get your lessons and everything like that.
So there's newer technology as well, not just the new. Okay, so. Anything else about the outside of the school that would be the school you gentlemen would build for young men like you? Okay, what about, so then we go indoors. Okay, what in terms of just the the paint, what would you want to see?
Well,
the paint, the floors.
Well, I feel like can I go into classes? I feel like they should have more elective classes, like on the higher levels than the lower levels.
Okay.
And they should, since it's separated in middle school and high school, they could split it like in half. Like the high school will be on the right side of the building, and the middle school will be on the left side of the building. But in the electives, you can have high school and middle school on both sides.
So only the electives you would change.
Yeah.
Why the electives? What's different now?
Like electives.
Like for example, what would you do with electives? Like what would be an elective? You said higher level electives.
I said high school will be on one side of the building,
And
middle school on the other
the
side.
other. So you'd separate high school and middle school. And you said something about the electives.
The electives here.
The electives would be both So high school could be
And
in the
middle
class
school.
with a middle schooler, and a middle schooler could be in the
Same.
class with a high schooler.
Okay.
So you're saying it'd be like a mixed
Mixture of
society
elective.
for one elective. So like middle school could be in the same elective
Elective
as the
high
high
school.
schoolers.
And why would that be pleasant? Or why would
Because
that be appealing?
some students might feel like that the high schools and middle schools are separated all day. So if you put them in the elective together, they can feel more like a family since it's only boys.
To socialize,
Yes.
more social time. Like, so you're not stuck with just you have, because some of your friends may be in the lower school or whatever.
Yeah.
Or your brothers or sisters, you know, relatives.
And we can do that with electives sometimes more so than we can do with the
Classes.
Regular
Classes.
core
classes.
classes.
Because in the
Oh,
core
very
class, they can just, you know.
Yeah, all out of whack.
Are there electives you would add?
I'll put technician in.
And what is technician? You started to talk about that.
Well, technician is like it's like a bunch of electronics, and like you can do like most like it's like electronics. You can make like landscapes off the computer, and then you can give it to like a builder, like a person that can make landscapes and buildings and stuff like that. You can give your designs to him, and he can build that.
Well, some of the electives I feel like they should be like a smaller version of a college class. So somebody might could take architecture or design, and they could have a actual like a barbershop in one of the classes or cooking class. I think that would be a good idea.
So hands-on electives, just like technician
Yes.
and this, almost like the kind of stuff you learn in the technical center,
Yes.
where you're getting a chance to put what you learn in school into operation to make that connection between.
Yes.
That way you won't have to rely on
Other
going
people.
to another school or another place to learn things. You can learn it all in one place. That way it will attract more and more people to come to the school. That way they will have more and different things to learn.
Instead of one.
Yeah, but you might want to keep the original electives like band, choir, art. So they'll still have some of the regular things they like to do, and also something new they want to do.